My girlfriend f22 came home with a puppy without warning. She had been looking at getting a dog from a shelter for a while, and I kept saying now isn't the time. Literally 2 days before she got this dog, I had told her I don't think we can take care of one right now. Money isn't super tight, but when I showed her an outfit I was looking at buying she said, "Maybe you should be saving up." It was like $40. She went to her friend's house out of town for the night, then came home early while I was playing games with a friend and barged into the room saying she was pregnant. She's on birth control and we don't have sex, so it was really obvious that she was lying, but when I called it out she argued back and forth with me for a good couple of minutes about how it's obviously not mine but she said it was, whatever. So in my head I'm already thinking, welp she cheated on me, breaking up it is, but no, she yells down to her friend and says, bring up the pregnancy test, and I see her new 3-month-old puppy that she'd spent over $200 on. We both work at the same time, 10-hour shifts an hour away. We can't take care of a puppy. She's been sleeping in another room ever since she got it so I can sleep without having to hear it whine. It's peed all over the entire apartment and now I don't think I'm getting my deposit back. She keeps expecting me and my roommates, who also had no warning, and are moving out this month, to help take care of the puppy. She's been yelling at everyone that she can't get any sleep because of the dog, and the apartment is a mess because the dog keeps eating random shit that didn't matter until there was a dog in the house. She left the dog with our roommate for one shift and the roommate had a fucking panic attack because she couldn't take care of the dog. I'm genuinely considering just breaking up with her over this, but we live together and carpool to work and it would just be super difficult logistically. She keeps telling me she loves me and I keep saying it back, but I feel like if she loved me she wouldn't have randomly brought this responsibility on me and every time I respond I feel like I'm lying. I think I've been emotionally checked out ever since she said she was pregnant. She steamrolled over all of you to get what she wanted. Doesn't care how negatively it's been impacting you, like not getting your deposit back, and is yelling at everyone for things that are 100% her own fault and her own responsibility. Why the fuck would you stay with someone who has no respect for you, ignores your valid concerns to do whatever she wants, and gets pissed when you won't save her from the consequences of her own actions? Fuck logistics, tell her it's over and start looking for a new place to live. It may be difficult in the short run, but long term it will save you a lot of unhappiness. I mean clearly you want to break up with her, you just need a ride to work. Figure out your ride to work, and you're in the clear. If you're getting new roommates, can they help? Do you have a coworker who lives near or slightly past where you live that can give you rides? Is there even a bit of public transportation or ride share? What does that situation look like for you without her in the equation? If she got it from the shelter will take it back. She is unprepared to raise a puppy, and yes, you get little sleep at first. Instead of giving the puppy away to a rondo, call the shelter. Logistics aren't a reason to stay in a relationship. I didn't really add a question or anything, it's more of a, like, what the fuck do I do, kind of thing. Staying with someone because you don't know how else to get to work is a really crappy thing to do. To yourself and your partner. And you live together but don't have sex? You need to just break up because you want to. Find a new job or find someone else to carpool with. My dad's girlfriend once came home with an adopted child without warning. That was the end of that relationship. Dude, you get one life. One life to live and seek happiness. Find a way to break up with this woman so that you can be happy. You aren't even physically attracted to her. You are wasting your life. She tried to pull off a coup and has to face the consequences. The fact that she is trying to give it away shows that does not realize that getting a dog is a life-changing event. You said you don't think you're getting your security deposit back, which makes me think she's not on the lease. If that's the case, kick her out if she won't get rid of the dog. That was super irresponsible of her. She should have known full well that she couldn't handle caring for a puppy when she works out of the home 10 hours a day. And she didn't even care enough to puppy-proof the apartment by putting away stuff that could be dangerous for him to eat. That's not fair to you or your roommates, and it's really not fair to the dog. And the whole pregnant thing was just bizarre. I feel so bad for the pup right now, sad face. Please rehome him to a good family or contact a shelter so they can adopt him out. Really unfair to the dog to go through this because GFS a dumbass woman facepalming medium skin tone. She doesn't respect you, y'all don't have sex, and she puts her responsibilities on other people. How are y'all even a couple? Literally, how are y'all still together? She got a dog, she needs to take care of it and be responsible for anything it does. If she can't, she needs to reevaluate having a dog. Intentionally creating a shit show for yourself and everyone around you is also a huge red flag. My ex-husband would do this almost on a monthly basis. I would take the dog to the Humane Society. He finally got the hint that I am not taking care of a dog while he is never home. One of many reasons we divorced. Please rehome the puppy as soon as possible. This is neglect. Also rehome the girlfriend because she sucks. I'd say get out before you get attached to the pup. My ex forced us into getting a dog even though I had a 10-foot list of reasons why we didn't need one. She put in very little effort as far as caring for the dog. Of course, the dog bonded with me. So when we broke up, it was a no-brainer who the pup would be staying with. 13+ years of daily dog hair sweepings because I didn't put my foot down. Why is it almost culturally a thing in this country that a man not wanting a pet for various reasons is an invalid, they'll understand once they bond, thing? That said, I really want to get a dog right now but just don't have the time to reasonably give it and am just under where I would financially be not be significantly hindered, which I don't see as big of an issue in about a year and a half. She might just be irresponsible or could be something deeper. Does she show other signs of irrational thinking and/or temper tantrums? First thing I thought of is she could have symptoms of or straight-up BPD. My ex had it and that's the kind of stuff that she would do. Look into the symptoms and if any other seem familiar then good luck bud. Yeah, I don't think the puppy is going to work out sadly and it's not right to try and push the responsibility on anyone else. Unfortunately, try to surrender the puppy to somewhere good and try to see if you can salvage what's left between you guys if you really want. However, keep in mind that she didn't really care about what you've said and how you felt to begin with. Welcome to your future. It's time like this that you question your commitment to a relationship. Now you get to dog sit, walkies, vets and when you want a weekend away, another dog sitter if you can't take it with. I have a dog and I chose all that and don't regret it, but it is the reality people don't think of. Can't you have a very serious conversation, explaining that you won't take care of the dog because you didn't adopt the dog? It sounds logical to me. I lived with a roommate who had a dog, it wasn't my dog and it was forbidden to enter my room. She should also be prepared to pay your deposit if the landlord keeps it because of the dog damages. You can even be nice about it but just explaining the fact. Sometimes people make mistakes. Owning a puppy gets easier, but it takes time, and it may not be workable for y'all. We take our dog to daycare several times a week now so he's not stuck at home. It costs $20 for up to 12 hours. You need to end it and get out of there, find somewhere else or send her packing. A pet is a huge responsibility. If she doesn't see this now, where will she draw the line later? I feel sorry for the dog, because it sounds like she won't be able to take care of it when she's alone. Dude. 4 months ago you posted a now deleted post, however the comments are still up, where you clearly realized you don't want to be with this girl. Stop using her for a ride to work and let her find someone who will love her and find her physically attractive. Reference to a comment you made on the prior post. Your roommates are moving out soon, so it will just be you taking care of the dog. Think about that for a bit and see if you really want to be doing that. Oh my, I'm sorry but girls like her give girls a bad name. She doesn't love you and has completely disregarded you by getting a puppy, and the way she went about announcing it is attention-seeking. I think you are in a relationship of convenience, and if you are not sexually close, and I'm sorry to say it sounds like she is using you for convenience for carpool etc. Be brave and move on. You deserve so much better. My twin sister did this with a second kid and now they are divorced. A puppy needs 24/7 care. It takes months to train it enough to be able to be alone for a couple of hours. In the beginning you can only leave for a few minutes. She is a terrible person for both mistreating the dog and mistreating you. This relationship has run its course. Leave her, she is toxic, irresponsible and selfish. Honestly, I hope you can get the dog to proper owner who don't suck so much. Fuck her. All of this just comes off as young and stupid to me. When you're older you will look back on this and laugh. Yes, obviously break up with her. She's a mess of a human being. Dump her. Walk away. Never look back. Puppy outfit. Fait accompli is some fucked up shit, but you're dealing with a whole nest of vipers here. It's time for her and the puppy to go. The dog is actually a great test if the two of you are compatible parents. If you can't agree on raising a dog, how will it work with kids? Break up with her, kick her and the dog out, hire a cleaning service to deep clean the apartment, and send her the bill. Women will value a puppy more over a relationship any day. Abort mission while you have sanity left in you. Cook it, enjoy wholesome dinner.